Can't believe neither of these players have died yet. Shiro and James shot at each other.
Of patience in this game.
Like 30 seconds ago, this fight was meant to be queued up. Nobody wants to be the first casualty of what could be a very critical pistol round on a very difficult T side. Flashbangs do end up going into the B site. And in that moment, Paravision start to take a bit of space. Jame will win that duel over towards the fountain in the meantime. Magic is going to pick up a triple headshot inside B. So Jame can try all he wants for that Shiro duel, but the B defense holds strong out of the gate.
Well, they just got eviscerated by Magic's pretty much solo. That's not what I expected coming into this exec.
Nota takes that back.
Donk's on 1 HP.
We could see some star potential come through in this pistol still. Again, we go back to that slow squeeze. 3 kills, all Magic's is afforded. Let's say Jame and Donk are even here. Tanir versus Nota, and he's brought it back on his own. Triple kill as he jumps into the bomb site. Jame tries to give that cover. Tanir with a chance to be the hero in the pistol, whittling HP lower. Fresh mag needed, double up on the pillar. Gets that headshot back to back, and it's a Spirit pistol to kick off Overpass.
We got everything in that round. No way the 1v2 happens. They mistimed the double peek. I thought Tanir was going to be sitting there knowing they're going to cross the pillar at the same time. And they kind of attempted to, but it was a little uncoordinated. Gave Tanir a chance to fight back. But this really stretched out duel on A, and it felt like it was going to be a messy round. But then Magic, all of a sudden, the 3K?
Right? Clean headshots playing down the B site.
As Jame coming in from an awkward angle.
Can we excuse that? Absolutely. But what will this roster become? That's the big question on everybody's mind. Big hit into the B site. Again, unarmored players for Paravision.
The flash.
But the flash is good. Cielo comes out with a double kill. Donk's on the recovery already. Nota's got his hands on an M4. Last player rushes this down. And we go down to the wire in back-to-back rounds.
Very, very close. And they need something like that, especially after dropping the 1v2. That would have got them back into the game mentally.
He has been lights out all bounty long, and if they leave this gap unwatched, leave it to Paravision to know those timings. Suede's gonna take to the tip of the spear, rotation coming downstairs. It's a scrambling Spirit, but there has been no feigned presence from Paravision so far. When they are near these bomb sites, they do indeed commit, and over the top of the bomb site goes Sway, down with nothing. Magic's and Shiro takes man advantage. Good recovery with a couple kills for Paravision, and it's a Jame clutch as he walks up on Magic's at shadow advantage, but the SMG survives.
He's just playing well individually right now. And now they move over to Monster. We've seen, you know, a couple of rounds with double wall nades. They're still sensing the exec is coming, but it's a new look to try to hold.
Clearly tapped into this affinity that Paravision have for the B site.
Sparse on grenades, but important utility left over.
Incendiary dropped at 40 seconds.
I don't know if Magic's going to be able to use his flash. Definitely not.
Hands out, fully blind. Good turn from Zontix. Not able to get the double. Belchanok into the kill feed with his multi-frag. Donk hot on the heels of Nota, and he'll catch it. Short control goes the way of Spirit, and a spray control for Donk that bodes well. Man advantage here for Spirit. On top of that, a 58 damage grenade dunked on what's left of Paravision, and James Opp left without targets and left without time. He better hope he doesn't die after that clock expires. Ooh, he scopes up, so now they know he's there.
They surely want to take a peek.
They're gonna try it, but Tanir loses track of his position, and James able to hang on. Time expires in the face of Paravision's 5th. But Spirits seem happy to just sit back for a second, and within that lack of util here towards Monster, now we're gonna get this walkout. Paravision coming through without really announcing themselves ahead of time. Magic's to try to hold off the short side. Smoke popped open. Zontix taken down to a quarter HP. Things starting to feel uncomfortable here, as it was momentarily understaffed. Tech9's come rip-roaring through. It's 2 headshots with Tech9's. Donk here to stop it. He'll bring it back with a double kill, but James Opp finds its target. And just like that, Paravision with less find footing inside of the B bomb site, because for 6 rounds in a row now, they've hit it.
Yeah, and Tanir's got the op to take back to Shiro next round. So actually, Tanir made the rotation back to A. They did it without seeing anything. Oh, Zelo's actually got a timing. I mean, Donk has to turn around, but he just full cleared that for a second. And he won't get away.
Nice shot, Belchanok. over top of the party ledge. Donk goes down outside bathrooms, and that bathroom's gap is now going to be used by Paravision, taking their first real look towards this A site. Another duel caught out in the open.
They caught 2 great timings by moving quickly. It was off of Zella's info, kind of both times.
Smoke towards dumpster.
It's interesting, though, with they're not out of this round because they have top bathrooms control with the op. So they're kind of surrounded whether they realize it or not. And they could push into Shiro, but they might just give a kill back.
Oh, missed shot from Shiro. Uncharacteristic. Flash bounces behind him. Challenge flying over top. He's ready, but a missed shot again is going to cost you. Players on the bomb site. Magix takes refuge behind Optimus. Bomb is going to be trying to be planted, and he'll stop that. Just another chance. Tons of damage done. Zontix trades out. Fire to the left side. Threats lie in head. And with a bit more chip down towards Jane, he just can't escape it. That squeeze onto the A site for the first time this half.
Overpass can be very dynamic. You can defend Con from playing short. You can defend B from playing short.
Caught off by the angle.
Tenier picks the perfect spot.
At an unlikely spot again, just based on the trends of Spirit.
They're running out of time to actually go in, because otherwise, you know it's not going to be A. They have a lot of info. The rotations are coming for the CTs already.
Starting to make moves. Donk moving fast down that dumpster staircase. Zway's not been given a target just yet. Smoke towards the barrel. Zontix ready to go, and Tenier just comes out through the smoke. If only Zontix was able to find something. Donk comes out from the side of Graffiti, but they've lost track of Magix. He's going to stop the bomb and nails the double kill.
It's massive rifling rounds out of Magix, man. I mean, straight from the pistol. He's having a great game already. Scary part is Spirit aren't playing 4 guys here waiting for this. It's almost always been 2 with just, at best, fast rotations. This would be a great round for a double nade, obviously. Zontix here. And they're going to hear where this is smoked from, but they might be... Oh, they're coming in.
Oh, yeah. Awkward catch on the boost there. Timing's not found by Spirit. Now you're scrambled. MP9 down in the water. Tenier keeps it clean.
He's nadeable.
Holds position, back Graffiti, rotate.
They don't have one.
It's burnt off. They're gonna have to wait an extra second here, Spirit, to add boots to the ground. Magix has been keeping his head tucked this whole time. Donk's gonna be found out in the open. He's fine with that. James trades good. We've got Belchanok hunting down Magix. He will keep those headshots rolling. And now it's just a double up to both sides of Graffiti. All that remains here for Spirit. Bomb is near the site. That is a headshot and a half here from Shiro, and he's gonna look to reposition up to heaven, but he really just stomps it and then comes back. And this walk up from Tenier, James gonna get blindsided. Short player doesn't peek. Yellow working with that 3 health from the early connector damage, and so Spirit, man disadvantage, still floating over there. Trying to line this up. They haven't thrown it all half. Now could be that chance. Like you said, you've got to sprinkle it in at the right moment, and they do. But only 1 nade hits, and that won't matter. Sway catches the Tech 9 headshot. Short kill. What a shot there from Nota. MP9 under pressure. Magix can't survive. Man advantage established, but barely. We've got a single bullet to kill 2 of the 3. And Paravision, they're not able to survive this. Damage continues to be racked up. Shiro just looking to work with the pistol, but if he fights versus James, that pistol may not cut it. Donk lets this breathe for a second. Waiting for that peek off site. M4 retrieved, and they're gonna finish that little off of Zway, but have they lost track of James? He gets onto the short side of the bomb site. Here's both players running around trying to find the solution. This is so James. And as he goes over top, Donk's hands are busy. It's perfection. Now no time for the defuse, surely. Shiro tries to get back on it. Isn't that just classic?
Yeah, just disappears into the darkness. James, that is so well done. Again, more moments of brilliance in the micro here.
Shiro misses timing on that bathroom peek. There is indeed a walk-up. Yellow right here on the entrance. Oh, Shiro's missed it twice. isn't able to turn back around. That's a gift.
Uh-oh.
Not ideal moment here for Zway, but he still has the presence of mind to clear Donk's favored position. And sure enough, Zway doing so secures just enough time to plant. Oh, never mind. Nade comes out from dumpster pressure back on Paravision.
They gotta get that back now.
Gets scooped up. Jame misses the timing on the flank. Now Magic's MP9's gonna find the second attempt, and that frag grenade is worth its weight in gold, but a Jame clutch still doable. Back to back, 8 health to pull this off. Both bodies behind Dice, and he sees it, but they see him. 7 seconds, pressure's on, and as he misses that second shot, so goes the clutch. Spirit getting away with a robbery as they secure 8 rounds on this CT side. Gonna take a real look at this A bomb site. Jame, for the moment, very much alone. Zway's gonna come rotating up. Zway, who is kind of struggling in the kill department. 4 frags to his name coming off of that first half. A couple critical kills.
Quality.
But not as many as he would have wanted. So Bomb's gonna be going down in the 5v5. No kit, but a smoke and a flash for the retake.
But they're pushing into where all the CTs are now because they have to fight for the spot. They can play long.
Feels like they're hoping Donk can just take heads off towards the bank. And if you control bank, then suddenly the dumpster push is compromised. And this dumpster push is going to be key for Paravision. Cielo trades out. Donk holds on to his half of this, but as he comes back in for more, he gives them a chance to refrag on him. Now Shiro's got the responsibility because the bomb's not planted for the bathrooms, and that's fine by Shiro's standards. P250 for the back-to-back headshots, triple in the pistol, and a 9-4 lead. You know, if we go back to Budapest, this is a team that kind of put themselves in the front of that pack.
Yeah.
If eyeballers are going to have a great 2026.
They weren't even at the major, yeah.
Exactly. So they're kind of starting that journey that Paravision are very much clearly a couple of steps ahead of them on. But first gun round, and it is a man disadvantage to have to deal with. Well-timed boost, and Tenier keeps it clean with the Galil.
And this is where they will always go into stack mode.
Belchnok wanted that barrel spot.
Without the counter spot, it's so hard to stop.
And the MAC-10 already rips through, but there's that double back. Jane keeps it alive, and then Cielo up from heaven, traded back. Shiro knows where you're at, but he's so low health, and he has to go for this bomb plant. Oh, he's got Jane running! But if he jumps up, Jane keeps it ready, and it's Jane himself at the center of Paravision, physically, and look at this inside of the server.
Feeling like this could be a good plan. We'll see if Spirit will realize that. They'll probably play outside bathrooms.
Moving up quickly, though. Zway adds himself. Looks like James gonna go for a bit of an info play.
This round comes down to Zello, honestly.
James takes the peek, well-timed flashbang, and the frag. Cielo's not able to hold his, but James gets another double, trying to scramble off of the signpost. That's what's gonna cost them their in-game leader's life. Nota's tagged and dealt with. Magix goes wide, hits the headshot onto Zway, who survives on 10 for now. Belchanok's crept out through that bank, and it's gonna catch them off guard, but Zontic's right there for the double. A 1v1 trade train squeezed out of Spirit, but they will still net themselves 11. Him, Donk, and Magix all tied at 17 frags, so it's not even like Paravision are just dealing with the Donk show.
They are totally avoiding James' only information on A. He's really expecting them to walk into this, but he actually has no idea they're up here right now.
And even worse for James now, his support goes down.
My goodness.
Insta blindside headshot. Really nice put together round here by Spirit. It's the perfect call for the very last setup Paravision seem to have to offer us.
I mean, it's pretty much a wrap if they just smoke CT.
And when the desk was emphasizing aptly the battle of the in-game leaders that was meant to go down tonight, a beautiful call in the final round of Overpass where Paravision's challenge comes up flat, bodes real well for this new look Spirit. Well, there's a lot of talk about how it's Hallie's system and Magix just has to implement it. Well, Magix's individual level has looked excellent this evening, tying that of Tenier and Donk right there amidst the best of Spirit. And on top of that, you get a masterclass counterplay to put this one on ice. Team Spirit coming into this quarterfinals looking excellent tonight. And now, guess what? They're going up against another Spirit CT side, but this is of Paravision's choosing. Utility here in the A bomb site, currently occupied by Shiro. Disruptive util over towards ramp, right? Smoke in front of Tetris, a flash to kind of stall things out. And you see how that bottlenecks 3 of the players on their push. The Berettas end up finding 2. They can't clear them out clean. The answer is already back underway though. Yellow's got you pinned against the garbage can. And Tenier is going to go down empty-handed here in the CT pistol. But you've still got Donk in the mix. And he's going to pressure that bomb plant. Gets away with the headshot, but he'll need the next 2 frags as well. Don't put it past him. Smoke into flash, 2 players in front. But now that they hit that gush, it's done. And Paravision will win their first pistol of this series.
Yeah, that's actually so important again because, like...
One more for the club.
Yeah, you've got that on, right?
Yeah, I've played that for almost a year now. Me, Blitz, and Naf.
Good company.
Thank you.
3 IGLs. Imagine Naf calling.
Sold.
So what do you guys want to do this round?
Smokes land in this 5v4. A deep op peek is going to keep Tenier's start on map 2 limited. And Shiro's going to find a robbery of an op shot back. Just escapes there unscathed. All's good as far as Shiro is concerned. Waiting for a chance at another target.
Really
Yellow
going for a default plant again. That's crazy.
Yeah, he kind of wants this bomb plant, but you know the pressure could be reapplied from Ticket. A stray op shot goes through. All boils down to timing. Sway burns Zontix alive.
They're waiting a long time, man. They need another kill.
Donk headshot here off the stairs. They wide swing into him. Great challenge for Zway to get one back. And then they will find that plant on the other side of things. They secure the staircase, take over connector, and make sure that this double up on Ticket that Shiro clearly wanted the challenge never has a chance to thrive. 4-0. Team that one anomaly here in the 5th round, playing out towards middle. Has got chair control.
They're so focused on A right now.
Yeah.
This did not work.
4 rounds of...
It's going to have to be firepower that wins this for Paravision.
Wide swing to Ticket. Ooh. Donk leaves a little to be desired, but that's fine. He's got teammates across the board that all pick up a frag apiece. Paravision try to swing into that one unexpected, and instead they just hit the ground the moment they exit that palace. Every single player's dead. James shows up like, guys, what'd you do wrong?
Yeah, running over top of his teammate who might be under balcony. But yeah, it's actually just a super good round from Spirit in terms of what they clearly knew about what was going to happen. He's got an infinite well of that.
Battle of the Oppers that we thought was queued up kind of fizzles out, and Shiro, missed his chance. As the nade gets chucked back by Nota.
2 big misses.
Looked like for sure Shiro was going to find that timing, but missed opportunity, man advantage, Paravision, and a real chance at a 5v1 if they can just hang on to this.
Okay, well, Tenier playing up here, he knows it's scary because if they get up connector, he has to push into Palace. Ideal situation for him is he takes out this Palace player and has also a point to escape.
Smoke's about to fade as the connector players work their way up. He loses his duel. Pressure on Donk. Stairs player served up a distraction.
Crazy
Donk
that
stays
Donk's
tucked
here.
in.
Okay.
Sway hunts him down. And the head-to-head between Sway and Donk right now. Sway's the way of Sway. Zontix up the tide of Ticket. Trying to keep this round alive, but he's taken so much damage. They've lost control of Sway's push. He's going to find himself another freebie of a frag. And the fallback here for Magix as this Paravision T side, right? We kind of raised an eyebrow when they decided to start Mirage on this half of the map. But this affinity for the A site has gone swimmingly so far.
Might not ever know.
There we go. Double off adjustment comes through with a swift 5v4.
Yeah, and they tried to use James to lurk in the middle that previous round for the Palace walkout, and this round he dies, so they're actually just going to abandon it totally.
Belchanok's going to be queued up for an M4 headshot. Ziello has worked into the side of this and avoided damage for the time being. The smoke is going to fade soon enough, but it's still going to be a critical push for Paravision. 20 seconds on the clock, and it's the higher HP player dies first.
Oh, that's so perfect.
Damn, Zontix just sprays into him, almost holding the apartments on his own. Now, Magic's waiting for the cat play, insta-kill back to Nota. Oh, and he's got himself a 3rd frag this round off of the op.
IGL op star rifler.
For a game that's had a whole lot of action towards the A site. find ourselves with pistols clumping up towards B. Oh, perfectly timed. And if you thought you were going to see that second op again, you are wrong, right? In a world where that op was still here in the hands of Magix, maybe this clumping behind the smoke could pay off. But because he has his M4, he's afforded a spam on timing, and look what it nets him. That's all the wind out of Paravision's sails.
Yeah, totally.
No help needed on A for the meantime. Belchinok's Desert Eagle tries to take point. But there goes James. That's the bomb stop.
And
ooh, a cheeky ace for Magix here versus unarmored pistols on the B site.
welcome back, Magix.
Rack him up, well earned. I'd say off of that triple op shot, the 1 round prior, he deserved the ace in the anti-eco.
In the interviews, we're never going to get serious, Magix, but you know, as a player, especially now as a caller, there's going to have to be moments where, and they seem to keep a good read on what's happening, but
just diving by, 50 damage, his feet hit the ground. Magix and Zontic tear through everybody. Oh, they thought they had a chance, Launders. They thought they had space and timing. They thought that they had this hit in their hands.
The fact that they can now anchor together, but they pulled off 2 rounds like this back on Overpass D side. Let's see what they can do.
Easy pickings versus pistols, you'd assume, but Ziello still comes through with 1 at least. Ooh, and Donk's AK is gonna go dry. No way! Triple tech 9 round for Ziello so far, just when stability was seemingly found. X Factor from Paravision breaks through again. Now hands on 2 AKs. And Kevlar in the mix.
Did Shiro fake the run back, or did he go pick something up?
If anything, it was just the flashbang, so it's really not enough. Magic's testing the side of this smoke, and that space given over. Ooh, this is gonna be a sting of a result for Spirit to have to handle. We've got kits on both the CTs. Terrorists, as those smokes pop, take a look. James finds the frag to Shiro, and they break through. Triple tech 9 round for Ziello, and pressure right back on Spirit.
Yeah, that's gonna be a salty moment. Would have been just their moment of reprieve. They can have an eco to farm off of, and right when that's about to happen,
Zontic finds timing. Oh, that's nasty.
That is disgusting.
Triple flash assist with the side of it. Belchinok's gonna try to keep the round alive with a challenge into the apartments. And that's just a quad kill queued up for Zontix. On for the ace as James approaches off of the catwalk. That is 5 in the gun round. And as he went down empty-handed alongside Donk on the stairs hold, all 5 made easy in the follow-up.
Here, swap. Mid a swap. Mid a swap.
Zontix. Ooh, baby. Follow recoil.
Got it on too. That's always been the thing people say about James teams. You know what he's gonna do, but you can't stop it.
One go of it again here for Zontix. Top middle challenge sent towards him. And it's another multi-frag, although not as dominant. Donk is here to clean up. Taps into the head of James. You just feel pinned against the wall if you're James in that moment. It confirms the bombs down towards middle. And timing versus Shiro on cycle. But everything's stacked up against him. Belchinok versus 4. Doesn't have bomb possession. And very quickly on the scene is Donk. So tied half at the end of this one. But a great challenge comes out of the gate for Paravision. That was once a 4-0 start. Spirit clawed it back. Execute into the A bomb site. With Nota up on top of Palace. A little bit of ticket support in terms of Belchinok. And everybody else trying to scramble over. James got an open line. Back turn to the Berettas. That is a deadly decision made here by Spirit. But the recovery is still underway. Shiro's P250 in another pistol. Oh, gets executed by James on the blind side. Magic's 1v2 with 1:15 to play. We'll see if Paravision are concerned about any kind of market presence. No, they just go stomping. They don't believe he's here, or if he is, they'll just try to trade this out. They know time is the critical point on this one.
But Magix has to walk back. You have to assume they're faking.
They're clearing everything right now. James got the wide angle, and again, Magix 13 health. He's got to win this duel. I mean, he's playing this one down to the final seconds. Now he's got to clear off the diffuser.
Oh, so close.
5 HP from 39 to 5. And if that diffuse gets stopped, that round is Magix's.
Yeah, that was actually played as best as he possibly could.
Triple Tech 9, double Galil. That's what they'll have to try to upset this early CT momentum. They're able to get themselves towards win.
Oh, very awkward.
Yellow goes down with nothing to show. Spam through the connector smoke. James' challenge out of the window does bring one back instantly, but it's a 4 versus 2 plus further damage now for James.
What's just happened? Every fight was one that Paravision wanted, and Spirit somehow make this a 4v2 before a minute 12. Plant's gonna go down. No chance to win this round now for Paravision. That's it. Can't even explain that.
Ooh, this will be a gut-wrenching map loss if Paravision lose control of it fully. Lead at the first half, second pistol, falling victim to just the double Galil play up catwalk. No contest for Donk. You know if you give him an inch, he's going to take a mile, so he's about to try to go roaring up through connector. CT's put a smoke in front of him. We'll see if he respects it. Odds are not, but that'll help.
Wow.
Belchinok just puts a burst through. Oh, crosshairs on point for a second. James holds off the front of the bomb site, and Ziello's still able to get at least one, but he had fire at his feet. Missed opportunity for James multi-frag. Magic's putting pressure on him.
There's a flank coming in, though.
Trying to get this Shiro play out through connector, but yeah, that A ramp flank's gonna find the bomb with back turned. Nota is gonna execute, and all of a sudden this round fizzles out. Heavy stack from Paravision inside of the A site, and it works wonderfully.
Yeah, actually, look, it felt like it was more of a B play, but they had the push coming in.
Chance to tie this. Oh, ay. I mean, that's what happens. You spam Donk through a smoke, he's just going to start shooting your smokes.
I mean, he just called out perfectly when that nade was going to get thrown. My goodness. And it's just such a good gun down, plus a connector player. James in an interesting spot. Maybe someone walks into him, but there's not really incentive for them to split up too much.
Zwei just dunked that nade on Magix. Ooh, Magix shot a bullet. Willing to confirm he's down there. James on the fallback, gets chased. Pressure up from Catwalk. He knows that he's in a bit of a pinch, but luckily he's got teammates to help out. Ziello catching that spam from A site through connector, and that gives just enough space over to James to reposition and now happily come back at the apartments. Bomb's been confirmed back there. This round fizzles out. Paravision able to come back from a 4 versus 5, hanging on to every other life, tying this game at 9 rounds all.
Yeah, it's very impressive. Because everything moves so slowly that you can really see everyone's actions, I feel like, on Paravision more than any other roster. So I think it'll be good for him.
Oy. Uh-oh. Oh, just regained vision. Almost felt like that CT opened the smoke a second sooner than Nota wanted it to be busted open, but it's a 5v4 regardless.
It hurt Tanier quite badly, too.
Utility to the bottom of middle as well is going to keep Donk at bay. Oh, great nades this round. If only Nota was able to finish off Shiro, but still, you're happy about this. 5 versus 3. You'd think it was all comfortable. Zwei actually gets caught out pushing the B apartments, but it is now all 3 of Spirit's remaining players at half health or less. And the op from James will not miss its chance to strike. There's Ziello in with a headshot, and Tanier, an unwinnable 1 versus 4. Double digits secured by Paravision as they try to power up and push this to map 3. And by God, I
think we did see a smile a little bit.
James waiting. Missed chance on underpass.
That's such a big shot to miss. Not an easy one, but Donk's got a new lease on life now.
Yeah, with window smoked and the nade going too far. Tanier Tenier is able to slip out through ramp. Great spray from Belchanok. Tenier's got the trade back. He has been kind of the other half of the entry power for Spirit in these later rounds.
They don't have a molly or smoke for jungle.
Tenier's gonna have to try to find a gap here, take the space, create the opportunity to cross.
Trying to bait for James to get back into this. Like, can he get out? Oh, doesn't matter.
Easy. Nota able to hold off on that one. Shiro goes down to the sway headshot, and these rifles finding their marks for Paravision. Easy. 1, 2, 3, just like that, and no further success out of Team Spirit. This is going to be a 12th round secured by Paravision by straight up duels.
Yeah, and their Spirit are totally broke, man. Paravision are gaming right now. Aging like wine in this match. Especially winning that last round off of some very nice tactics. Oh, dying after time.
Yikes. And so 3 map points for Paravision to extend play to Ancient, a robbery of Spirit's map pick. A T-side for Spirit that was pistol 3-0 start and nothing since, not even a bomb plant. But as desperation knocks on Spirit's door, they will answer that call with a Donk 5v4.
And Shiro sensing a gap, heard that jump across some connector. And Belchanok's been super solid on A. Does he find the timing?
Ooh,
no.
Tried to, but Tenier ready to bring the duel back. And Donk's gonna go deep into the jungle. Dies. Oh, they get all 3! Paravision suddenly with a chance to end this here and now. A quad with bomb possession.
They did not have to fight that. Now the bomb has to be reclaimed. Shiro in a 1-on-2, and does he know about this?
Oh, he stomps. He's gonna let him know. They instantly turn attention to it, worried about the jump into the windowsill. How does he piece together the 1v2? If anybody's got this clutch, it could be Shiro.
He's trying to stun lock him inside a window. I mean, Shiro doesn't know that he's on the right side, however.
Oh, the step. Oh, the step made by Yellow. And as he goes crouch walking wide, Shiro's thinking he's inside of jungle. It's a 2v5 to close this. What a turnaround in the second half of this. Paravision said we'll start on T side, and we thought the answer was that of Spirit, but now Ancient to separate the two. All these opponents on all of their map picks cannot finalize those rounds.
Thank you, B-Trams.
I'm here, and I'm ready.
That's a good one. I love that.
It really is just yet another testament that James not dead until you put him in the ground. And so Donk able to find some holds inside of Donuts. Yeah, he's got himself a second. And looking to hang on to the mid control that comes with this. Bomb is going to try to scramble back on the belt of Sway, but with James tiptoeing his way back in on mid, does he catch Donk off guard? Yes, he does. Second swing, though, will get one back, and so Sway given a chance to clutch early, facing 2 players, though didn't anticipate both to take that line, and a Spirit pistol to kick off CT side.
So they grab it. Now, I'll say one thing I really love about that, and that's so cool. I don't know what spurred you on to go and check.
Just letting the silence creep in. Paravision inching their way closer to both Donut and the exit of A.
They're leaving Donut open. It's kind of Shiro up here. Okay, but 1-1, and Donk is obviously ready to swing.
Slides out.
Oh my goodness.
So ready. Ziello gets deleted. His teammate still able to emerge out through that Donut smoke. But as he dives back in, James is suddenly uncovered. And Shiro's just going to quietly creep around, denies the bomb plant. They get a little too stringy here. And Nota, trying to hunt down the MP9, has now been found out. Sits at half health, has no bomb possession. And Spirit's 3rd round win queued up off of a solid Donk 2K inside sight.
It's not even a perfect setup, really. I mean, the fact that Donk is ready to swing main and then come back to Donut was kind of crazy. I was wondering why Shiro's actually leaning towards B in this spot. They don't know what's happening. Fairly confused about, like, do we actually want to go here? If they know Shiro's here.
Magic's showing a willingness to spam into that smoke, but that's fine. He's supported with Tenier right behind him.
It's like they almost half believe that this attack isn't coming, but Shiro's not moving.
Ooh, missed shot by Shiro.
Die, yeah.
And Sway's allowed to just come up through that ramp. Magic's leaning back on Tenier to try to hold this. Now it's only Magic's, and Nota comes through even though it's stacked. They break down the numbers and put Donk into a pressured spot where he's looking at this bomb site, knows the planter still plays behind that pillar, but Ziello, hanging on to Shiro's op, is just waiting for Donk to make this move.
Yeah, it's all about how he plays it.
So honestly, the Zontic's walk up short is better. Let that make first contact. Ziello able to just go into the reactive shot and finds himself a second. So majority alive here for Paravision. They surely felt the squeeze of that stacked bomb site, and still they succeed. He's down to half health. Nota wants to take positioning into the bomb site. Utility comes up the ramp as well. That's going to be such a great distraction. But Nota doesn't strike yet. They want all the pieces in place.
And so many CTs here.
Waiting for James to arrive. He's got more flashbangs to offer over. Hard shot here for Shiro, but he will land it. Nota still remains inside of Cave. Oh, that flash. Thought it found its target, but instead they will take over half of this hold. Zwei still wants in on this. And a missed shot from Shiro as Zwei scours the field.
Not the prettiest round so far. It feels like Paravision needed to go on the ramp when they were that close on Cave. Playing the jiggle game, as they do.
Good shot. Zwei as well recovers. This 3 versus 4 is underway. And as Shiro passively holds back on long, he'll land his shot. Answer's been found. Bomb's been able to cross. But he plants right where the wall bang connects, and so time fizzles out, and Team Spirit find themselves right back to winning ways.
Almost losing some patience there, nearly giving a way in to win that round for Paravision, but Spirit had all the right positions, the right amount of players, everything to lock that up. And
we go 3 strong for Spirit inside this bomb site. Smoke at the top of ramp.
Patience has been the real killer of Spirit in a couple of these spots. Even on the round that Paravision won.
Careful, they're about to test this. Oh, the flash is bad. Donk comes through with a headshot. Tanir's the one with the double kill. They were banking on that flashbang, and it's a late answer out of Belchanok instead. Paravision needing success the moment they crested through that smoke, but instead, James' flash doesn't find its targets, and his utility, I mean, we go back to Mirage, right? The one round he had a smirk on his face was because of perfect nades from start to finish.
Yeah.
This one leaves a lot to be desired.
And it's the confidence you put into the flash, too, that just makes it so much worse. Because, you know, if there's no flash, maybe it's a guy jiggling. But if it is a flash you're relying on, everyone's full committing.
Ooh, and a bit of a sting at the end of that one.
Lose the op.
Tip of the hat to Tanir. Rock solid shots out of this round.
Big time.
Careful.
Another Tech 9 round.
Tech 9 damage is real. Low health for Tanir on that fallback, and they've lost Magix already. Again, they're going to seemingly pull this off. Oh, but he still gets himself a double off at the top of ramp hole. Now Zontic's quickly onto the scene. A 1v2 demanded of him. He just unloads his utility.
Oh, so close.
And almost kills Ziello. You've got James deep on long, holding this angle. And he lands his shot. They will pull it off again.
Oh, man, they've really got to tighten up when it comes to fighting against those Tech 9s, but also so impressive that Paravision could pull this off so consistently.
Double nade goes down in middle ahead of the commitment. Ooh, and Donk is dead. Nota getting revenge for that previous round with spamming through the smoke. Feeling like there's free space to be taken here out middle. They're not wrong about that. We get this red room peel back out of Shiro. Nade is a little bit too late. 2 players still ahead of the timing. James willing to take a third of his health for that. And now they're gonna swing into Shiro. Oh! Felt like he could have sprayed into both, but instead we'll get this Belchanok wrap around to the A site, and Zontix hangs on to Donut, hoping that help comes. And another catch to make sure that it's not majority alive this time around. There's no guarantee Zontix gets away with this either. They know where he's at, and Belchanok, great trade. Tanir hoping helplessly that one gun survives, and I'll tell you, he's got no threat, so all's good. 1 rifle move forward for this round at a Spirit as we tie at 5 rounds all. You know, he's actually had a couple of free moments to do this ever since he was able to kill Donk that one time with the smoke spam. Donk gets him from Red Room, he returns the favor 1 round later, But James is there on a silver platter. If Donk takes this timing, oh, into the op scope. Oh, he'll kill Nota, but still burn to a crisp. 4v4 off that one. Double up inside of the cave. Shiro's gonna find the difference. Yellow's got support here, but he's gonna have to go wide. What a spray! He just commits to it the entire time. And now they will find space to play inside of this B bomb site. Flank is already underway here by Shiro. And he's not gonna go for the cave play, but rather wants ramp.
Chance of the lead now here for Paravision.
Shiro changes out guns on this wraparound, so he's gonna try to blindside them. Distraction offered into that smoke spam. Shiro not quite looking at long just yet. Yellow's gonna slip up right beneath him. A triple kill for Yellow. He's the player to take first contact inside of cave, and he takes the whole damn B site with him.
He was 18 HP after the initial spam. Still came through with this massive round. And now Zontix thinking about exits, but also more so thinking about how they're coming into the final round with low money.
And just like that, Paravision are leading. A T-side advantage that Zontix wants to immediately take back in round 12. 5v4 off of the push down middle. But what do 5v4s mean in the face of the Paravision squad? Yellow again. Trying to play the cave presence. Deep nade onto Magix. That MP9 goes swinging back in. Good on Tenier to make sure that kill is not in vain. And now with low health on Donk and Zontix, 3 players still up for Paravision, but they kind of act like there wasn't really much behind that Yellow play.
They get so patient, Spirit get nervous. They start to overthink.
Sway's given a chance to tiptoe into the cave. Smokes come barreling over top of the bomb site. And that's gonna be space for Sway to clear back sight. He goes for the challenge into long, almost gets caught with a nade out. Donk tries to chase it down. James will get the trade frag. Here comes Shiro, denied by his counterpart, and Tenier tries to play the smoke. Oh, James has got them all. Body bags stacked tall inside of the B site. A quad kill for the road, and Paravision 7-5 T-side lead, map 3, and elimination on the line. Getting prepared for the commitment.
It's pretty uncomfortable here, I feel like, for the CT.
Oh, this is weird, huh?
Yeah.
Belchanok, who's been having a rough go of it, sitting inside a
build.
donut. Oh, but he gets the better of Shiro, or at least the timing. He will still be able to recover that one. Little cave presence found out, but you've got James in the T spawn right now.
It might have been a slight overinvestment because James now, he wants to rotate, and he's still committing.
Nota, back's turn, perfect chance. Wants to get closer. Donut player holds for another, and he'll rip Tenier's head off. As bomb gets planted down on the A site, we've got a man advantage Paravision. Critical pistol win for them. And already that donut retake underway. They will waste no time with this one. The player on site turns over. Zontix gets the headshot. Magix finds a second. And Team Spirit looking for another pistol in this third map. James wants to post the clutch, but they're dodging him. And as they run back and forth here, he'll find that first headshot, but no kit to play with. And he's got to fluster Spirit, but he's already ran out of time. Spirit will take a sigh of relief as they secure another pistol.
Yeah, and James won't get away with the duel. Zontix will pick this one up. Everyone dies. But for Spirit, this is their ticket back. There's a little bit of a bait setup going on. It's getting tricky. This could be a full tilt donk if this goes right.
Flash into it. Yeah, Magix makes sure to clear the hard corner, and if they think there's a stack going on...
It's another position where they have like a perfect read.
Yeah, Magic's still considering it. The ball's good. 3 kills collected here for Spirit. Money made off of the SMG as well. And the little that's left of the Paravision squad gonna try to swing into the cave. Shots, they'll find one. Donk. Well, it's an upgrade.
We're seeing rounds that clearly they have watched and learned and know what Paravision are going to do, even without vision. And that's been one of their biggest edges.
Pretty simple this time. We're going hard into this A bomb site. Belchanok. Oh, he's still...
Finally got traded. Nota gets an extra.
Tries to jump away into the temple, but can't survive it. Bomb onto the site, hands busy for Magix. The plant comes through, and Zontix just flirting with the threat of Temple. He'll lay down utility in the meantime. This is no donut control. Oof, and more pressure onto the Temple play, but this is 3 players strong, going for the swing. They know Zontix is back on this platform, and they find their trade frag first. Guns here in Paravision's hands, and this retake is underway.
He's got to pick the perfect moment to get out of this.
We've got 1 kit, and it belongs to Ziello. Nota is the one actually going for the defuse. They switch inside of the smoke, and good thing they do that. Cover comes through, and the 8th round for Paravision as Guns find success early.
Yeah, it's the full retake. It's the perfect spot for Belchanok. He's out of view. The emotions are going to run high in this match now.
Donk trying to slam himself out into middle. He'll find nothing. A wide swing SMG.
It's all about the latest flashes, and that was just beautiful from Paravision.
And as we see Spirit set up their utility, Paravision dropping flames inside of cave. Tanir tests the top of ramp, but still Belchanok inching his way onto that flank. Zway down to 5 HP, gets bested by Magix, but here it is. Belchanok has played this one down to perfection, and they have not considered this at all. The shots get sloppy, 7 to the clock. Shiro surrounded, dealt with swiftly. Paravision's lead grows.
Again, they want to fight down into elbow. It's about who has those last trailing flashes to make that guy holding turn.
Ooh. Tanir gets blasted away. Easy round here for Paravision. Confidence comes through in the mid setup, and this game is starting to very quickly snowball.
They got to pick up a bunch of raw duels.
Down to a single frag grenade for Donk.
I don't even want to see Donk switch guns this round.
He's looking to add himself to this ramp stack. To hell with trying to be the guy that comes to join this. Just be the front of the line. Oh, and he's gonna get damage on this Ziello. That's 99 health taken as Paravision were falling back, leaving 1 defender there. Magix comes barreling through with the Tech 9, and Spirit strike at the perfect moment, weaponizing Donk and catching Paravision at odds.
Just to keep the game alive. And I'm thinking for the first time it's a win on a lower buy for Spirit. I mean, they have a lot coming into it overall, but it's really the Tech 9 that...
James has clipped Donk's wings in mid previously. He will do that again.
And Donk's 11 and 16.
Looking like a mortal in the face of the Paravision challenge tonight. Another 4v5 demanded of them. Shiro takes the kill to James using a rifle.
He wished he didn't have the bomb right now.
Running it up through red. He'll peel back. 55 seconds on the clock, and Tanir's going to take a look into the cave. Cielo just drops the smoke and then just peels back. Doesn't want to be a casualty. Belchanok thinking about it. Almost caught Shiro on timing, but now he's able to just tuck in silently instead.
Yeah, and in Donut, that's a good spot to be. We've seen what he's done with the flanks. The later this gets, the more it goes into it. You want to see some conviction here from Spirit.
Magic's left in red room, 2 players into cave. Oh, it's the same lineup. They're so happy to just lean on this layered defense, so playing off the boxes.
The bomb has to get here. Magic's now turning this into an A play.
It's gonna scramble. We didn't see it last time, right? But instead, they just tucked and saved. Belchanok's been given this chance inside of Donut. They've got to come around and clear it, and he will strike Zontix off the play. And if he's happy to hang on to the 4v2, then they will take their test to the retake. Shiro, quick kill onto Zway. You've got low health on Belchanok, cleared out. Temple player denied. Magic's on 15, 17 on Noda. And as he comes up from Donut, working with that kit, he's playing off the smoke. Does Magix swing? Does Magix hold? Oh, he goes for it. Noda denies. It's Paravision for match point.
Tried to read it right before the tap. Could have held on.
Oh, Tanir's fast on the play, though. Zway playing with grenades. Oh, and he's got the headshot quickly. And everybody else is stuffed behind that smoke, barring Magix. Operates on his own. Him and Shiro to recover. We've got team damage in the middle of it all, and now it's just the Zontix play from the back of the site. Right here with elimination. And they'll clutch it. Oh, it's hype. Born and built in Budapest. Multiplied in Malta. Spirit eliminated in their debut event 2026 starts with a fumble.
Ooh, this is gonna sting. You're seeing Sway about to go shake his former teammate's hands.